Welcome to the Andrew Collette Show. And I thought with the Xbox announcement, it being $300 and all, I thought it was Xbox's day. But then Nintendo does this. We just gotta check it out. It's Hyrule Warriors. Let's see if it's even worth it. Or the Legend of Zelda.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend of Zelda series. We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
That's what we want. We want the sequel talk.
Around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Everyone,
True.
Thank you so much.
A lot of people are still playing it. Or replaying it.
Regarding the
Great
sequel,
stuff.
in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development. So you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates.
Yeah, I thought. Even without COVID, I didn't think it was coming out this year like a lot of people did.
To experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce it. Please take a look.
If you look at the Legend of Zelda release schedule, it's every 2 years. At least recently, not like from the beginning.
History of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Yo, this is stubborn Zelda. This ain't the one that loved Link yet. I want to see Hyrule when everything was built. Okay, so this is obviously Hyrule Warriors. So is this the official prequel? Is going to be via Hyrule Warriors? I mean, in a sense, I think that is a little better in some ways than regular Hyrule Warriors, because what these Warrior series do is just a bunch of fan service. Things that don't make sense, they bring people from different dimensions, all that. But if this actually has like a legitimate story tied to Breath of the Wild, that'd be kind of sick. Age of Calamity. Now, is this DLC or a new game? Sad day.
What you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo Games is developing. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. This game takes place 100 years before the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In that game, the great calamity that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full. In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the great calamity. So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer, Mr. Hayashi, to join me here.
I think this is going to be the official prequel. In Warrior style, though.
Hello, everyone.
I guess it's something. If we wanted a whole separate game, we'd have to wait a long time.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity began when Mr. Aonuma approached us saying, I think it would be interesting to create a Warriors game telling the story of the Great Calamity. What do you think? The battles between the Kingdom of Hyrule and Calamity Ganon.
If we get some cool cutscenes.
Warrior-style gameplay against large armies.
Hyrule Warriors had a lot of cool cutscenes. I wouldn't say they were.
The previous Hyrule Warriors games were filled with Zelda.
They don't always make sense, but with a story like this, maybe.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely, and perhaps it's the same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time.
I mean, is it going to be different than regular Warriors games?
Special title for me. Unlike the previous Hyrule Warriors games, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process, including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all.
Oh, we are going to play as the
And
champions.
while we maintained the distinct gameplay
That is
style
sick.
of the Warriors series, With exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of the Legend
Okay, so it's official.
Breath of the Wild.
Official prequel. This actually makes me kind of nervous. I think we're gonna get this before
Thank you,
the
Mr.
sequel.
During the development of the previous
Which means the
Hyrule
sequel is
Warriors
probably
games, I was impressed
bit
with
far
how the
out.
Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a deep understanding of the Legend of Zelda series. This time around, they made it possible to create this new experience by combining the well-detailed world of Breath of the Wild with Warriors gameplay. Therefore, I believe this game will offer the experience of the great Calamity battles that weren't fully shown in the original game.
Yeah, that was a
Both those who
big,
played the previous
I wouldn't say
Hyrule
complaint, but
Warriors
something a lot of
and
people
those
were
who played
thirsting
The Legend of
for,
Zelda
including
Breath of the
myself,
Wild
was
can experience
I wanted to
this
see
game.
more of these champions. They were very
Hyrule
likable.
Warriors Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
Whoa, this year! Holy crap!
Thank you for your continued support for the Legend
That's
of Zelda.
is this their holiday? This is their holiday title? I mean, it's not bad, but is that it? That's it. Wow. Okay, that's not bad, but it's not ideal either. Like, that's your holiday game. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on it. I was kind of thinking it more being like a January or March release. Like, this is a game where, like, the biggest thing this game has going for it is its story. And you know what, Zelda fans get disappointed every time? You know, that sweet Breath of the Wild trailer from E3, I think it was 2016. Holy cow, what a great trailer. And we thought this story was going to be heavy, but it wasn't. And I think that's what a lot of fans are going to get here. They're going to think the story is going to be full of content, and it's not. I bet it's not. So I don't think that's why it's a premium holiday title. But with COVID, that is, at least they're getting something out during then. So that is pretty cool. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and go follow me on Twitch. And let me know what you think of, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity in the comments below. I'll see you all later.